Good timing. Welcome everyone. Good to see you. Well done for taking the time to a mindful break, mindful munch. So Chodesh Elul, the month of Elul, it's a month of a transformation, and in this transformation there is an invitation to do something that is called the cheshbon nefesh, which literally translates into the math of the mind. Um, how do you do that? How do you calculate the math of them? The math of the thoughts. So I think that initially, to start with, um, we want to step out of the thoughts and be able to look at them. Okay, there is this and there is that, not I am this or I am that. Because if we are there, we don't see it, we see from it. And of course, the practice of mindfulness is a great practice to do that. So in today's practice, the invitation would be to, of course, we notice the sensations and we notice the emotions, but today I would like to have just a little bit more focus on the thoughts. Um, there is the I think everyone here have experienced a state of a flow, something that a state where things are just flowing out naturally, and there is no conflict there, there is no resistance there. And it is said that in order to get to that state of flow, it's something that goes, it's something that is in the middle, something that is in the middle. Another thing that happens in the middle of the body physically is the breath, right? So if you inhale and exhale, and the trachea, the pipe of the air goes from the center, from the nose, the mouth, the throat, the center of the chest, the lungs, and from there we expand and contract. The whole body is affected, but it starts in the center. So in the meditation today, I will again and again bring us to that center. So with that note, finding comfortable position. Any position that works for you. A position where you feel comfortable and able to position your body in a centered way, in a balanced way. So rather than leaning forward into one side or even forward or very backward, just finding the alignment of the spine. And if you feel comfortable, you can close your eyes. Just starting with noticing the breath. Notice if the breath had changed since you notice it. Maybe naturally it became deeper, more slower. Notice where your body meets the cushion, the chair, the bed. Notice if there is any emotion, any noticeable emotion. Or mood. And once again, I invite you to bring your attention to the breath. This time imagining or feeling. Imagining the breath going through the nostrils, through the back of the throat, down the trachea, through the upper chest, the middle chest, all the way to the lungs. And with every exhalation, envisioning, imagining, thinking of, or feeling the breath going out of the body in a reverse way. It's almost like with every inhalation, there is a movement in the exact center of the body. From the face, down the spine. And in every exhalation, it comes up. And I invite us to anchor our attention to that sense. Of course, the ripples of the consciousness, the mind wanders. Thoughts come up. I invite you both to notice those thoughts, to observe them, and also to come to the center of the body. Noticing the characteristics of the thoughts of the mind right now. Fast, slow, focused, one area or thing, or quite spread between many. Pleasant, unpleasant. Do I know these thoughts? As we breathe, in the middle, in the center. Every center has a reference point. In this case would be the right shoulder and the left shoulder, the right arm and the left arm, the right side of the face, the left side of the face. Again and again, we come back to the center. This practice can be done with completely passive breath or active breath, where we consciously make the breath slightly deeper, slightly slower. Perhaps emphasizing the rhythm and smoothness. Part of observing the thoughts, being anchored to the center, is also to notice if there is any tension that arises somewhere in the body in response to those thoughts. It's okay to let it be. It's okay to let it go, to soften the body. Just feeling the flow of the breath up and down. straight heart, straight mind. The middle pillar. From the throat, the solar plexus. If you want, you can extend it, expand it from the base of the spine all the way to the crown, and perhaps above the crown. Again and again, coming back to the center. Rather than getting lost in the thoughts, getting carried by the thoughts, we look at it, rise and fall, just like the breath. As we come closer to the end of the session, observing the thoughts, I invite us now to play with the idea of conjuring thoughts, conjuring specific thoughts, thoughts that come up from the heart, thoughts of compassion, love, gratitude, appreciation. Something that you appreciate in your life. Someone you love and care for. an event, occasion, experience that brought a smile to your face, a sense of love and joy. And continuing to work with the breath through the center. In the inhalation, conjuring that thought and that sense and that feeling. And in the exhalation, allowing it to spread in the body, outside of the body. Allowing yourself to let it go. In the inhalation, bringing it in, and in the exhalation, letting it go. Putting the left hand, the left palm, the center of the chest, only if it fits you right now, and the heart area, and the right palm over the left. Thanking just a few moments of gratitude for this body and this heart and this mind. And also for all the things that support it, to sustain, to nurture and develop and grow. Other people, the food, the sun, the water, and also ourselves. For taking the time, investing the energy, and not only clean our body and teeth, but also to clean our mind. Taking a slightly deeper breath in, a full breath out. Whenever you feel ready on your own time and way, moving the fingers and toes and coming back. And when you feel ready, opening the eyes.
Mm.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Mm.